is a true love story told to the people who lived it on their wedding day.
I'm Jeff Bullins, president of the Museum and Archives for Rockingham County, and we collect a lot of things that is related to Rockingham County history, and some of them are a little more unusual than others. In this particular case, we have a small collection of items related to a Rockingham County wedding that occurred in Hollywood, California. When Elois Knight and Jack Martin were high school sweethearts at Madison High School, little did they know that the story of their small-town romance would someday land them a grand opportunity for a wedding in Hollywood, California, on the airwaves.
We're going to meet a most attractive young North Carolina couple who originally met in high school. Now, they'll join us in a few moments and tell how they fell in love and how their romance survived the war, college, and 8 years of problems and separation. They'll do it just before they go out to the Old World Chapel to bring a happy ending to their courtship by uniting as husband and wife.
Elois's father had regularly heard the bride and groom wedding show on WAIR radio station while he had been spending time in the hospital. When he suggested the couple submit an application for the opportunity to say their vows before 15,000 listeners, they decided to take a chance. Approximately 8 weeks later, the couple was notified that they had been selected for the broadcast. During the interview that occurred during the broadcast of the wedding ceremony, Jack and Elois told the story of their love, which started in the school library. It was an age-old tale from the first kiss through the time they ran out of gas to reuniting after Jack returned from service in the U.S. Navy.
Tell us, Jack, where and when did you first meet this lovely young lady who becomes your bride today? The future Mrs. Martin, we'll call her.
Well, it was in Madison High School. We both had a library period at the same time, and I was always sitting in there, and this little girl walked in, and I thought she was mighty pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And
this is the first time you saw her, you looked up and said, mighty pretty?
Yes.
How long ago was this, Jack?
Well, this was in 1941.
And 22, and that's 8 years ago. That makes you about 14, and also makes her about 14.
Yes, sir.
And did you see her frequently before you asked for a date?
Yes, sir, practically every day. And I finally got around to sitting with her in the library. Kind of shy, I think.
Well, you weren't supposed to be bold at 14.
On January 11th, 1950, they were married in the American Broadcast Company studios in Hollywood, California. Among the gifts provided by the radio show was this scrapbook with professional portraits taken on the day of their wedding. After the ceremony, the couple took off for their honeymoon at the Del Coronado Hotel in a new Chrysler convertible that was provided on loan by the radio station, and of course it had a full tank of gas. And then the local celebrities returned home and spent the rest of their lives working and living in Madison.
Did he give you any build-up or pep talk about it?
No, sir.
He just says, here's a ring, will you marry me?
Oh, no.
Well,
I kind of surprised. It was kind of dark, and I slipped the
Was
ring.
that accidental or by design?
Well, it was planned that way. And I slipped the ring out of the box and on her finger, and I think she just had a fit almost.
And then, is that when you popped the question?
Yes, sir.
Then you said, will you marry me? What did you say?
of course.
Well, certainly. Don't be foolish.